The kettle is out. It can mean only one thing. It's a brew day. And today I am doing a brew day kit from the Malt Miller. A nice American pale. So that'll be a clear beer. 4.9%. What is it? 23 litres. So we've got 5 kilos of grain, Munich and Extra Pale. Got some LAX ale yeast, hops. We've got Cascade pellets, and we've got some finings. So yeah, should be. Let's have a look. Instructions. So hour and 10 for the mash, an hour for the boil. Bang in some hops, and there we go. Job done. Right, what do you reckon? 3 hours. Let's go! Right, step 2. Kettle's up to 68 degrees. Oops, putting that grain baskets in. So, it's time for some brewing. First stage is the mash, and we basically just soak the grain at 68 degrees for an hour to basically absorb the sugar. Not absorb, release the sugar, I mean, out of the grains and into the water to make our wort. Bit by bit. And I stir it with a big spoon. Back to step 3. For the beer curious amongst you, this is what it looks like inside. It smells like a giant mug of Horlicks basically. So on this stage we literally just mix this up to break up any dough balls, and then we leave it. It doesn't need to be stirred whilst it's kind of steeping for an hour. The choice of grains at this stage determines what style beer. So this one's got crisp malts, like light. This is going to be a really light beer. The last batch had roasted malts, and there was a stout, and you get lager malts as well. So yeah, it smells lovely at this stage. And then we just leave it for an hour, nice and easy. This is what we started with. We've got half an hour left of the mash, but this kettle has got a mind of its own, so recirculating some of this to try and cool it down a little. Cool beans. Right, the mash is done, and next step is the sparge. So lift out this grain basket. The bottom of this basket has tiny little holes, so it just strains all the water out. Obviously we put, 17 litres in there. We're doing a 23 litre batch. So we need the rest of the water, which is this sparge water. Oops. So that needs to be about 80 degrees, I think. Yeah. And we'll just basically gently pour it through here, drain all the sugar out, and we'll just end up with loads of sugary liquid in there, and then we can move on to the next step. Look at it. Oh, beautiful. Smells amazing. So, next step is the boil. We've just got our sugary liquid. All the grains have been removed. A big cup of tea. Now we put in some hops. So, here I've got 30 grams of Cascade. Oh my god, it smells incredible. So these go in into the little hop spider, and we boil it for an hour. Nice. Well, 3 hours was a bit optimistic. Still got probably another hour to go, maybe slightly longer by the time we do the hop stand and cool it down. But 15 minutes left of the boil, so we're going to put in some kettle finings and some yeast nutrients. Yeast nutrients obviously feed the yeast, and the kettle finings will make the beer clear because all of the smeg will all drop out. And go to timer. So 10 minutes of this, and then we put some more hops in, and then we can start cooling it down a bit, getting ready to stick it into the fermenter. Back again. Cooling coil in here. Last 10 minutes of the boil to sterilise it. Some more hops. Cool, boil done. Now we're cooling it down. Got to get it down to 80 degrees as quick as we can. Cold water in here. Use that for washing up. Fill these up. Overshot it, so we've got to heat it back up. But here we go, hop edition number 3, hop stand, and this basically sits and kind of soaks in for half an hour now, and then we're done. So looking about 4 hours, yeah, since I started. Not too bad. 4 hours work for 23 litres of beer. I'll take it. That kit, wherever it's gone, was 26 quid, so just less than 50p a pint. Beautiful. This, right, okay, the work's all cooled down and we're going into the Fermzilla. This is not an easy thing. I need 2 hands for this, really. But yeah, we've managed to get it down to 40 degrees. So fill up this. I need to swish it around just so it gets some oxygen in there as well, and then we can bang the yeast in and then we're done. Off for a barbecue.